Hello YouTube, welcome back to Bang Average Gaming's Soulsilver Randomised Nuzlocke. It is Kiri P here, and we're going to dive straight back into the game. It has been almost 2 weeks since I've recorded the last version of this, or not the last version, the last video of this. And yeah, I thought it's been a little bit too long that we've taken off there, and we're going to get straight back into the game again. Last time I believe we left off having just received a new encounter just before the gym. So on that note, let's do a quick team recap. The new encounter actually isn't added to the team. We did say at the end of the last video that there would possibly be a little bit of rejigging with the team, but to be honest, I kind of like how the team looks just now, so I thought it was best to maybe just leave it as is, and if at some point down the road, fingers crossed, maybe not, we lose any Pokemon, then maybe it'll make an appearance on the team. But for now, we're just going to go through a quick team recap, as it has been a little bit of time. So we have Psycho or Curlier here holding the Odd Incense with the Filter ability and the moves Confusion, Double Team, Lucky Chant and Teleport. We have Wolverine the Sandshrew holding the Quick Claw with the Keen Eye ability and the moves Scratch, Rock Smash, Sand Attack, Shadow Claw. We have Raspberry or Pidgeotto not holding anything with the Tinted Lens ability and the moves Gust, Quick Attack, Sand Attack and Tackle. We have KFC or Moltres holding the Charcoal with the Oblivious ability, knowing the moves Ember, Wing Attack, Fire Spin and Agility. We have Flippers the Dugong holding the Silver Powder with the Marvel Scale ability and knowing the moves Icy Wind, Extrasensory, Signal Beam and Ice Shard. And last but not least, we have Gator or Feraligatr with holding the King's Rock and with the Solar Power ability and the moves Water Gun, Shadow Claw, Bite and Cut. Or Cut and Bite, all around there. But there we go, there we have it. We have the team all respectably levelled, and oh, we are getting a call. Our mother. I found a new useful item while shopping, so I bought it with your money, sorry. I've asked the delivery man to take it to you, so you should stop by. We will stop by the department store just now, and we will go collect that item. It has been... Here we go. Haban berries. Got no idea what Haban berries do. I wonder if he has any more items. Nope, just the one. Let's see. What do Haban berries do? Weakens a foe's super effective dragon type attack. So that would only really be useful for dragon type, I suppose, that we have. Oh, and I believe so. I have obviously just wandered up there. Now, I remember in the last episode wanting to go take on the gym, but as you can see, we do have currently somebody standing in front of it. I've got to get a radio card, so I know where to go from this. From past experience, I know exactly where to go, and we go to the radio tower. So we can see the gym leader, Whitney, is right here. Hi, my name's Whitney, I heard about the quiz, so I came here to get one, but it's so hard. Now, we know the answers to this. Having played this before, I remember kind of roughly I actually know the answers, but I did remember, obviously, when I first played it, I just knew the kind of sequence. So the first question, can you check the town map with the Pokegear? Yes, you can, that's what it's designed for. Second question, Nidorina can only be female. This is true, because Nidorina evolves from Nidoran female. You're correct. Third question, Kurt the Pokeball creator uses apricots as ingredients. That is not true, it's apricorns. It is impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. Yes, it is impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. And one last question, in Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, he is on with Marie. Now, I don't really know how you'd actually know the answer to this question. I've never actually checked. I wonder if they're actually in this building. Time to get back to the gym. Okay, so we can now take on the gym leader. But the other thing was that last question, like, realistically, the only way you would know is if possibly somebody in this building tells you. So there's the recording, blue card, something, something, something. And Buena's password. Oh, we've got a blue points card. Okay, so what does that mean? tune into my password show. So she says something about blue card. Your total points in the blue card is now 0. It's probably something to do with Buena's password then. What does that say? Studio 2. Okay, right, let's try and see. Oh, we can't go up any further. Okay, now prior to that, then how on earth would you know? Like, were you able to listen to the radio before? Mary and Oak. Ah, right, okay. Well, if that was there before, then I guess that's how you would how you would know the answer. That's probably how you would know then, I guess. And on that note, let's get ourselves to the gym. Oh. Again, like I said, almost every single episode, I'm going to apologise for the speed once again. One of these days I'll be able to afford my own setup and possibly have a PC that will actually run quite smoothly on. But until such time as that happens, you're stuck with mediocre speeds. One thing actually, to be fair, and I've been thinking about it more recently as I've been playing these games, is that whenever I'm going to stay in here because it's poison type. One thing I do quite like about these games, 16, I shouldn't mean too bad, and having played like other games while I'm kind of not recording and stuff, is that I quite like the way the leveling, in terms of like leveling up each individual Pokemon works. I think I might have talked about this before, but I feel like sometimes the newer games is a little bit too easy to level up your entire team and level up individual Pokemon that aren't battling and stuff like that. Whereas like I feel like in the old games there was so much about like what we're kind of doing just now, and it was all about kind of grinding and getting the levels in, and you could only really do that by sending out the Pokemon that you're doing, or you could do kind of, there's an element of like switch training or like giving the EXP share to someone, but like most of the time it was like, oh, this might actually not be very effective. I forget Skuntank is dark, so I need to switch. But anyways, like you have to obviously, that's the other thing about the EXP share in this game, is that in the new games it's like there's not even an EXP share anymore, and it's just like you automatically just get experience no matter where your Pokemon is in the party, which is kind of like, obviously there's an element of it with like kids playing the game makes it a lot easier. I wonder if Rock Smash or anything. It makes it easier to level up your Pokemon and stuff, but I just feel like it's not a huge amount of challenge in that. Rock Smash did about the same, so I'm just going to switch back to Scratch. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Hopefully he doesn't get a crit around him, because I'm pretty sure he did just use Focus Energy. You need to pay attention. Okay, well that's done. But in terms of, yeah, I think these games always made it a little bit more challenging as to like how to get through the game, and especially this one. I remember playing this quite a few times, and it's like when you get to the end, and because the leveling is so bad, there's sometimes like, depending on the Pokemon that you take with you to try and take on Red at the end, kind of results in like you needing to grind for levels. It is outrageous how much. Now I'm not going straight back to the Pokemon Center, which was my initial plan, but I am going to go down here to pick up a very important item. I opened the branch, can't sell bicycles, why is that? Can you ride one to advertise for me? Yes indeed, yes I can. And we get the bicycle. Now I'm immediately going to register that. Now, having just seen that, that actually looks a little bit like a Basculin. So I'm wondering if that's maybe a hint at a Basculin possibly in these earlier on games. Anyways. So we have now registered the bike, so that means that we can click Y, and we are on our trusty bike here. Flying up and down now. With the speed that this emulator runs at, it's a little bit blocky, so it's kind of hard to judge where to move, and especially with my, like I said, I've shown this before, my crappy controller. So we are back again. It's good to be back trying to record again. I've taken a little bit of time out just because well, I did have exams and stuff, I was finished, but there was a few kind of other things to kind of deal with, like finishing up uni, and obviously from that, then it means I'm just kind of going straight back into training, and I'm doing my coaching and stuff like that without having to like really worry about it. So I spent a little bit more time kind of focusing on stuff like that and just enjoying some time off, having been off uni. But we are now back to the Pokemon Soulsilver Nuzlocke grind. Hopefully can get more videos out on a more frequent basis than once every random day. And hopefully can actually progress through the game at a reasonable pace in comparison to the speed that this emulator is giving you. To be fair, the other issue that I've kind of had to be dealing with a little bit is the fact that recently I've been kind of struggling with issues with my knees for a little bit from training, and having to take a little bit of time out while I get kind of treatment on them. So been trying to kind of, in the time, sometimes I'm sitting at my desk and I possibly could kind of sit down and record, but my knees are giving me issues and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I can kind of try and get on top of that now. Okay, so we've got a scissor. Let's go for switch out to our fire type here. Hopefully one shot it with the 4 times weakness. I believe this should one shot. Don't think it's got great special defense. Yep, there we go. As cool a Pokemon as you are, Scissor, you have to go by. So we are breezing our way through this gym. I think we might actually have a chance to possibly get a new encounter for this team. Nobody really took any kind of incredibly hard hitting damage there, so we are going to keep on going. Keep on trucking through. Shouldn't let your guard down just because I don't look tough. I think a lot of people do that, to be fair. And they were right to let their guard down. Because you're holding and using in battle a Happiny that has just been one shot by the move Rock Smash from a Sandshrew. You have given us an incredible amount of EXP though. Fury Swipes. Now, I would love to hear some... Now, obviously Fury Swipe's there, so it's like 18 power, accuracy 80. Now, if this hits 2 to 5 times, now realistically twice, that means you're going to get 36. And twice is like the bare minimum. So the math's 40, so like, if the bare minimum you can get with this is 36, now realistically there's going to be times you're going to get 3, 4 or 5, so you're going to get more than... I don't know, I'm just always an advocate for swapping out Fury Swipe for Scratch, because like, you don't ever really use Scratch that often. Like, realistically we're going to use Shadow Claw and Rock Smash more often than we use Scratch anyways, so... Always an advocate for swapping that out. And we've also gained a level there, so Wolverine gets to move up in the party. We are one trainer away from taking on this gym leader. Now, in general, in previous, in like normal run-throughs of this game, Whitney is a pretty tough gym leader to get through because of her Miltank, and her Miltank being so strong and having the ability Scrappy, so like even if you manage to catch a Ghastly earlier on in the game, it can still hit it. Ooh, that's quite a lot of damage there. We'll stay in for one more. I don't think we'll die to it, but hopefully not. Oh, we've been left with a burn. Okay, right, well, that's our calling to then exit. Let's switch in flippers here. Yeah, so previously, obviously, in games where I haven't played through like a Nuzlocke, Whitney is a tough gym leader to kind of take out the game. Oh, it's quite frustrating and then you have to go away and you have to grind an incredible amount of levels just to try and like completely overpower her when you come back to try and take her on. And she's got Pupitar. Ah, we can stay in. Even if he has a rock move, we'll probably one shot with Icy Wind here. That's a Pokemon that you obviously would be great to have on the team, have a Pupitar that becomes a future Tyranitar, but that is a Pokemon you don't necessarily want for your Nuzlocke, because Pupitar evolves so late on that it's not even worth kind of carrying that through unless you do what we've done possibly with the other ones and just throw it in the daycare the entire game and hope that it gets to the point where you can Igglybuff. We can swap out, well, I suppose KFC's next in line for some EXP. But yeah, in terms of, you could throw that Pokemon in the daycare, but I don't actually really know if it would really last. Like, if you went the full game with it in the daycare, if it would actually gain enough EXP from that, so. And goodbye Igglybuff. Okay, so we were one trainer away. I was hoping to possibly be lucky with that trainer and kind of breeze our way through, but unfortunately we've taken a little bit of damage. We've taken a wee casualty with the burn on Pidgeotto here. We did gain a level. We can do a little bit of rearranging, but we will need to go back to the Pokemon Center before we take on the gym leader. Oh, this is the issue with this controller, is that we can't properly move around the gym, especially with all this garbage in the way and funny patterns and whatnot. And you can't even run, realistically, you can't run. You could maybe do it on a Nintendo DS, but not on a choppy emulator on a laptop. Get ourselves back up to full health. I'll quickly check the situation with potions and stuff. I think we might have a few kind of still kicking about in the bag. Let's see. We have 10 potions. Is it worth? I wonder if we actually get, do we get super potions just now? We've beaten a few gym leaders, or gym trainers, so possibly we could be getting a few potions available to us. Maybe so. Oh, we didn't do this in the last one. I forgot that this entire place will have, well, there you go. So now I completely forgot that obviously as part of the randomizer, these counters will have randomised items. So we have a whole building here to quickly run through. So there's nothing of real, the black belt could be quite good actually. Boost the power fighting type moves. So we'll take the black belt. Now, is this the kind of normal clerk? Does he have super potions and stuff? Oh, he doesn't. He has randomised items again. Oh, well, we've got a Ditto. Extremely. This is okay. Well, do you know what? We'll take this as well. Why not? It's only 10. We can buy it for our Ditto. We've got a protector. We have a red scarf. That's cool. Expert belt. We'll take an expert belt. Powers up some super effective moves. Nothing else of any noteworthiness there. Now, that just means we'll probably have to go and get super potions elsewhere because this will all be randomised. I'll try and go through this as quickly as I can before the gym battle. Oval Stone, CN Sense, powering up some water type moves. Does cost quite a lot, so I'll maybe come back for that later. Mystic Water though, does the same thing, and we can get it for 100. Nothing else really. White Herb is not bad. It's quite a good item to use in certain cases. Do we have any black glasses? Let's take that, why not? The White Herb is pretty good. It's used quite a lot, I think, in competitive stuff. I never have actually set out on the competitive scene, so don't really know all the uses of stuff like that. So we've got a Moonstone here, we've got Insect Plate. We do have the Silver Powder, so I could maybe come back for that. We've got a Moonstone there, which is ideal because we actually also have our Nidorino. So that could be incredibly useful to evolve our Nidorino into a Nidoking. Could be hinting at a possible team change there. See if we get any. Now we've got loads of little. A long body or tentacles are used to bind and squeeze. Oof, I'll need to look these up at some point. That's gotta be like Hydro Cannon, I think. If they rest on their next turn, that's gonna be Hydro Cannon. The user tears the full space around it. This move has a high. Spatial Rend? Dragon Claw? I think that's Grill and that's the highest one. Fire Fang. Okay, so we've got Fire Fang there. I don't know what that one is. Body Slam, maybe? The full slam with the long tail vines to inflict damage. Body Slam, maybe? This is Kinesis, I think. That's like an Alakazam one. User tackles the foe with a high-speed spin. The slower the user, the greater damage. That's Steel, that's Gyro Ball, I think. Spikes, that is there. Flee from anywhere, and Teleport. And then that one was... That's going to be Bind, yeah. And Chance, an incantation towards sky, preventing the foe from landing. And that's Lucky Chant. So we've got a few decent kind of TMs there that I could come back for again as well. Now, do we have one? I think we've got one more floor, or is this the roof? Nope, one more floor. The daily drawing corner, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a wonderful prize. Why not? A number prize number 2, a nest ball. Exciting. Maybe we can put that to good. Monday prizes will be this nest ball and a berry. What was it? TM65. Okay. Can we play again? Oh, we can play again. Let's see if we can get a. See if we can get the TM. Number 3, okay, so we've got a berry. Well, I'm not going to sit here and play this the rest of the episode. I'll maybe come back at some point and try and see if I can get that TM. But we will go straight back downstairs. Take me to the first floor. Now there is it says B1F there, so below the first floor. There is another floor underground, but I want to come back to that later on in the story where it has a little bit more relevance later on in the story. Pardon me for having to clear my throat there. Hop on the bike, the whole 2 seconds it takes us to get to the gym here. Oh, we've absolutely nailed the timing of that. Okay, so we do have 10 potions. We know that we're stocked up on potions. It would maybe be nice to have super potions, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that Whitney doesn't have anything absolutely outrageous that's going to completely ruin this Nuzlocke. And maybe we'll have time to sneak along afterwards to possibly pick up another encounter. So this could be a slightly longer, I'm saving again just for the sake of, just in case it like crashes or something, but this could be a slightly longer episode if we're aiming to get that kind of encounter added to the team. So here we go. I'm Whitney, I saw you at the radio tower. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? Yes we do. I'm warning you, I'm good. We've got the Elixir of Life again here. Power us through this gym battle. Okay, and we've got a Wish Cast here. Okay. I'm going to do something super kind of cheesy and hope for some AI here. He can't hit us with any ground type moves, but he can hit us with water type moves. Okay, now that does a little bit of damage. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to I kind of want to get a safe switch in and hope that they can maybe kind of get an attack or miss an attack. Now we don't have any. I'm going to go again because I don't think he can finish us off with a crit there. Possibly, yeah, okay. Move into. I'm going to go to Flippers here because it is ground, so it's not super effective, but it'll be neutral damage with our ice type moves. And his water gun won't be super effective against us. Pardon me. So we have our icy wind here. Hopefully we can do some decent damage. Drop the speed. Oh, that is some terrible damage. Let's see what extra sentry does. Let's see if that does any better. A little bit more powerful. Oof, does nothing. Must be quite a beefy Pokemon. Mud Bomb. Okay. Now that's our accuracy being lowered. So I'm gonna swap it again. I'm gonna put in Gator here. So we're still gonna get that water resistance, but hopefully maybe can hit it more on the physical side rather than the special side and see what that does, because I actually can't remember if Wishcap, it's probably just quite a bulky Pokemon in general. Now Shadow Claw is going to be our strongest move here, so... Oh, that's much better. I'm going to get the crit, because I was just about to say, and it was stuck in my head, I think Shadow Claw has a high critical hit ratio, and Flippers gains a level. So a good start, not bad. And we... okay. Okay, this could be pretty tough here. We have Palkia. I have to be very, very careful here what I do. Very, very careful. Right, I'm going to do a quick Google search and see if Palkia has what moves Palkia learns at level 19, because that could be bad for us. Palkia. Let's see. Ooh, Palkia. We need to know. Otherwise, this is not going to end well. Okay, so level 19. It'll have Power Gem / Ancient Power Water Pulse. 2 rock types, a water and a normal. So we can't go into KFC, Flippers, Wolverine or Raspberry. So I think we might have to just stay on a Gator here. I think we're going to have to stay in and just hope. We're going to just hit it as hard as we can with Shadow Claw. Oh gosh. Right, let's just hope and pray. Right, he hits us with a Power Gem. Could be quite tough. Okay. Right, so that does just less than 20. We've been put to sleep. Oh, it's got effect spore. That is not good. Do we have... oh, okay, we do have a Chesto Berry. We're going to use it and hope. Okay. We need to be careful here, Oh, that has a high crit hit. Oh, just as I say that has a high critical hit ratio. Oh, this is not good. Not good. We want to keep Gator here. Okay, we kill Power Gem. Okay, right, this is not going to be good because he just has attacking type moves here. Right. I think it's time to... oh, we need to switch out here, we need a safe switch. So unfortunately this could be the time that we maybe sack off. Now, Sandshrew does have not too bad defense, so maybe we could get a sand attack off. Okay, that's it. Game over. Our first death of Nuzlocke. Okay. Not bad special effect. I think we're gonna... we have to be very, very careful here. We've got a good special attack, but not really great attack there. We're going to go to Flippers here. I think we're going to go for the Icy Wind and hope that the Power Gem. We've got a not bad special defense. Oh, another crit. Oh, no. Okay. And go, there's not even a point, I don't think there's even, you can't even really set up for... now we could use Lucky Champ, but is that just complete luck that he's just got that twice? Does Power Gem have a high critical hit ratio? Power Gem, what's it say? No additional effect, okay. So it's just... right, okay, so that's just luck that he's just got 2 crits. So we are now down 2 Pokemon here. We have to be very, very careful because Gator is losing 20 every time. Rock is 4 times super effective. How fast? Right. This could be, we might need to just throw Raspberry here, but I'm hoping to maybe get a sand attack off. Oh, we're way too slow. PALKIA is so fast. Oh, what did I say about Whitney? That's just 3 Pokemon down. Right, well, we are just going to have to go out here guns blazing and hope. We're just going to have to hit it. We can't do anything else. There's nothing else we can do. We've just got to hit it. Oh. This is a tough one to take. There's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do. Oh. Okay, Slash was a little bit weaker there. Okay, well I'm saying there's absolutely nothing I can do here, but Slash was slightly weaker there. So we get a little bit extra health. Power Gem was just below 30 I think last time, or 20. Okay, right, I think we're just going to have to go for the Shadow Claw. We're just going to have to hope we don't die to Power Gem here, maybe get an extra bit of luck. Okay, so we don't die, maybe get a crit. We don't get the crit. Okay, I think we're going to need a crit to finish this off. We're going to have to just hope and pray that somehow he uses Slash, gets less, and we get an extra turn to heal or something. Okay. Okay, right, so no crit, we get an extra turn to kind of get a little bit more health there. Okay, he's done the same again, no crit, no crit. Oh, that's it. Okay, this is it, I think. We are 5 Pokemon down here. We are down to our last. Okay, so we're faster. Oh no! Oh, this could be it. This is it, I think. It's 4 times super effective. Unless we survive. We need to survive. We need to survive. We need to survive. No! Oh, there's no way. That's it. We survived on 1. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because obviously if we lose the Nuzlocke like that, all our Pokemon on our team are died, or have died technically. It's a little bit of a tricky one because we're at that second gym. Anthony, leave me be for a second. We'll answer this quickly and then I'll continue. Yeah, okay, cool. You were battling a Pidgey, great, yeah. Good job, Anthony. So this is a little bit of a tricky one because our whole team's just died there, and now normally that would mean the Nuzlocke's ended. Now we do have a decent amount of Pokemon left that we could kind of rebuild a team and possibly kind of start again. So I think what I'm going to do is at the end of this, I'll make a decision off camera, and in the next episode we'll possibly try and take on Whitney again with a new rebuild team from the ones in the daycare. So we've got 2 there, and I think we've got like 2 in the box as well. So we'd have 4 Pokemon left to use to try and take on Whitney again, and possibly try and take on that Palkia again. So yeah, it comes down to that. And or we completely re-randomise and we start again, and I'll maybe kind of like speed my way through the game and get back to this point with a completely like new randomised ROM. I'll maybe just work my way back through the game as quickly as I can, catch as many, obviously there's as the same kind of rules that I was running with previously, and try and get through the game with picking up all the encounters and stuff. So unfortunately on that note, our first run of the randomised Nuzlocke has technically ended. We could possibly continue this run with Pokemon on our PC and whatnot, so I'll have to wait and see. But on that note, on that very, very sad note, this has been Kiri P on Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Soulsilver randomised Nuzlocke. It has been an absolute pleasure losing for the first time on this channel, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.